How you doing? My name is DUGAS, and I am a service tech here at Primeaux RV. And today we're going to take you through an Imagine 2800BH on a walkthrough. So let's get started. On the front end, here you're going to have the electric jack. On the front, you're going to have an on and off switch that's just going to be a little light to help you hook up at night when you're hooking up to the truck. This button here, you have a retract and extend that's just up and down on your camper. For any reason, if this jack stops working, first thing you want to do is you're going to have an inline fuse that runs down here on the tongue, as you can see it here. You want to check that fuse. Most of the time, that fuse is burnt. Change it, you're going to be fine. If you don't, and that fuse is good, in your front compartment, you're going to have this handle here. What you're going to do is pull this rubber piece off the top of the jack. That handle is going to fit on the inside, and now you can crank it manually to get it on and off your truck. Here you have the LP bottles. On the front side, you're going to notice you're going to have a controller. So it's pointing in this bottle. You're going to open this bottle, use it. Once you run out of gas, you're going to turn off the bottle, switch it over, turn this one on, and you're back and running. Here we have the battery. This is going to run the 12 volt in your camper. So this is not maintenance free. So once a month, every other month, you want to pull these two caps off. Make sure you have water. Use distilled water, especially if you're going to be plugged in shore power. You want to make sure you have water so you don't burn the battery. On the front end, this is your pass-through storage. On the inside, here you have a light, and throughout the camper you're going to see, but any light that you see on this camper that has this little eye on the top, you're going to have two settings. You're going to have one, on the one line, this light will stay on all the time for you. If you put it on the one with the two lines, now it becomes a motion light, so it will turn on for you as you need once it's dark. So here we have the jacks. The same tool that you used, that I showed you for the front jack in case it goes out, the same tool you're going to use to put your jacks down manually. You can also get an electric drill with a 3/4 bit, and it makes it a lot faster. Now, these are only stabilizer jacks, so what you're going to have to do is, the spot that you're camping in, if you're off level, front to back you can get it level with the jack. It's going to be real easy. But left to right, if it's off, you need to roll the camper up on blocks, get it level. Now you're going to put these down just enough to stop the camper from rocking. If you go too much, you're going to twist these legs, so you only want to use these for stable. Here we have the exhaust for your furnace. So this right here is going to get really hot. So make sure you don't have anything in the way like a table, a chair, anything that could melt. This is going to get really hot. Another important thing, I see it all the time, the kids love to come in front of it and warm up in the wintertime because this has hot air coming out. That's very bad for the kids. That's carbon monoxide, so keep them away from that. Next to it here, you're going to have 110 plugs. If you wanted to put a little TV or anything, you could plug it there. Here is going to be where you're going to fill up your freshwater tank. So if you're going dry camping and it won't have water, you're going to want to put your hose here. Once the water comes out, you're full, and you put on your water pump to run that, and I'll show you on the inside once we get on the inside. Directly underneath it, this big white valve here, if you put water in it and you have anything left over when you're done, all you want to do is pull this handle, and that is going to empty your freshwater tank. This here is the vent for your stove on the inside. So if you're going to cook, you're going to come out here and you're going to pull these out so it can vent. When you're not using it, they have two little tabs. You'll push them in, keep that closed, or keep the mud daubers out of that. This here is your breather vent for the back of your ice box. So this is for us to get in and work on it. This little hose here, if you have water coming out of here, it's okay. It's your ice box as the frosting, so if you have water coming out here, perfectly normal, don't worry about it. Here we have your little outdoor kitchen. So this ice box here is going to work on electric, so no gas. When you plug in, that's how this one's going to run. This here is going to be your little grill. It's gas grill. You're going to just turn it on. You're going to get a lighter, and you have to light it manually. Now, the way you're going to hook it up underneath is where your little black hose is located. You're going to take that hose, come underneath. Right here you have a quick connect. Okay, so once you connect it, you have a valve on top that turns on, and what that does is once you turn it on, it does not allow you to take that line off until you turn the valve off. Now you can undo it, and it assures you that no gas is running through and everything's safe. On the back side of your little outdoor kitchen, you're going to have a little spray port. In the front compartment, there's going to be a blue hose like this with a quick connect. You can connect that here. Now you'll have water. Now on this, you only have cold water, but you can use a faucet, a shower, anything you need. You can wash pots, wash the kids down, and your port is located on the back side, on the other side of the kitchen. So located on the back is where your hot water heater is at. On this particular model, you have a plastic plug, so you will not have an anoid, so you don't have to worry about checking that. This one is electric and gas, so you can run it either or both. And on the inside, I'm going to show you how to turn it all on. But if you're ever going to empty this tank, what you want to do is release the pressure here. Once the water's done, you're going to pull this plug off. Make sure that the electric side is off because you don't want it dry firing. Once you're done, you're going to put your plug back on, hook up your water line, let the water come through. You're going to pull this. Once you have water coming through here, now you know that your hot water heater is full of water again, and now you can turn on the electric and you have hot water. On here, you are backup camera ready, so if you wanted a backup camera, it's already wired, and we can put that on for you if you would like to purchase one. Spare tire is located on the back bumper. Next to it, that's where your shore power is going to plug up. You are 30 amp on this one, so if you have a 50 amp spot, make sure that you have pigtail that's going to go from the 30 to the 50. Right on the back is 300-pound max, and you can get on the roof, full walkable roof, and check your cracks. On the opposite side of the door in the very front here, you're going to have a solar charge. What this is going to do is you can buy a solar panel or plug up, and that'll keep your battery charged to make sure that you have 12 volt. On the inside, on this side, you're going to have a light just like the other side that's going to be motion on 1 or 2. This switch here is going to turn on your LED light strips that are located on the front of the camper. So the same little blue hose that hooks up to your port on this side is going to hook up down here at the bottom. On this side, you're actually going to have hot and cold water, so you have it both. Here's where you're going to run all your hoses through, the bottom, and that way you can close your door once you're hooked up. You're going to run it through here. At the top, you have 110 plugs. Here's where you're going to hook up satellite or cable, however you're going to run it. This right here is your battery disconnect. So if you're going to save this camper for a while and not plug it up to shore power, you can turn this off and it'll kill the juice to your battery. That way your battery stays good and fresh. So here's where you're going to hook up your water hose. So from their supply, you're going to run it through. You're going to hook your hose up here. This blue lever here is gonna, you can either fill your tank or use it as fresh water. So if you're going somewhere that doesn't have water, you can fill it on the other side where I showed you, or also you're gonna turn it. You can fill your tank, put on your water pump, and you're running. If you're running on just city water, you're gonna want to turn it down, and now it's pushing water through your whole camper, and you can use it like you regularly do. Here's where you're going to hook up your sewer line. So you hook your line up here, you run it to their tank. On the back side here, you're going to have a pool that's going to be your black tank. So that's going to be your toilet. Here is going to be your gray tank. And I'll show you on the other side of the slide, you'll have another gray. So on this model, you have 2 grays and a black. You can open the grays, pull them, let them dump all weekend, and everything's going to be fine. On your black, you want to keep it closed, and you're going to want to watch the level on the inside, and I'll show you where that's at once we get to the inside. Once that fills up, now you want to come outside. You want to pull that handle, let it dump, close it. Go back on the inside and press your toilet, let a little bit of water go in it. That way nothing sticks and nothing will clog up. So always leave a little bit of water in your black tank. On the other side of your slide, where your sewer hose is going to connect. Here is where your second gray is. So remember, on the back side you're going to have a black and a gray, and then on the other side of the slide you're going to have another gray pool. Right on the side of the slide, this valve here is going to be your black tank flush. So what you want to do is, once you're done clamping, you're going to dump your black tank, keep the tank open. You're going to take the water hose from the front, you're going to run it back here, hook it to this. When you turn your water on, there's a wand in the black tank. It's going to spin, throw water all over, and flush out your black tank really clean. So now we're on the inside of the unit. We're in the master bedroom. Here, if you want to mount a TV, your bracket, you want to stay as center of this stick as you can. This is where the backer is in the wall. Straight on top is where you're going to hook up for TV or satellite and 110. On the side here, you're going to have your main light switch, and here is where you're going to run your AC. Your thermostat's here. This window here is going to be your exit window, so for some reason, if you can't get out the door, all you're going to do is pull on this handle. You want to push your screen out, and you can get out. Or if you want to open it, you just pull this out, it'll latch, and now you have fresh air coming in. We also have storage underneath the bed, so you can put quite a few things in there. Straight on top, this right here is going to be your carbon monoxide sensor. So that's going to run off of 9-volt battery, so check it, make sure that your battery is good. Here, you're going to have a manual vent, so you'll just turn that, and the vent will open. Here we are in the bathroom. This plug here in the bathroom, this is your GFI. So if any of your plugs stop working, this is where you're going to want to reset it. Here you're going to have a main light, and this is your vent fan. So on top you can turn the fan on, but you're going to have to manually open the vent. So here in this model, they have the newer stove, which are great. On the side you have a button, it'll light up. All you do is you pick whichever burner you want. You have a striker here. You turn this and it will light the burner. On this one, you also, the oven will light itself. So you can turn the oven on, strike it, and it will light the oven. There's no more lighting with a long lighter, and you'll be good to go. Here on the ice box, your controls on top. This right here is just simply to turn it on and off. This button is to switch from auto or gas. If you're running on auto, you're going to have a bottle on. You always want to put a bottle on. That way, while you're camping, if the electricity turns off, your ice box will automatically switch to gas for you. And electricity is always first. So if it comes back on, it'll switch back to electricity, so it's not burning your propane. If you're going anywhere else with no electricity, you have your bottle on, you want to press this button. Now you're running on just gas. Your ice box, everything's going to stay good and cold. Here on this end, that's just the temperature from 1 to 5, and you'll be good to go. So directly underneath your ice box, you have built-in doggy bowls. So if you have pets, cats, you got your food and water bowl right here just for them. If you don't have pets, it's okay, just take these out, and now you can use the drawer for storage. Right on the side of it, there's going to be where your breakers and your fuses are. So everything's labeled of what it is, and your fuses and what size. And this one, you look like you have all 15s and 2 40s. Good thing about this one is it is closed. If you see a little red light glowing here, when you open it, that automatically tells you which fuse is burnt. TV is on a swing mount, so wherever you're sitting in the camper, no problem. You can move the TV, and you can see it from wherever you're at. Underneath the TV is where all your plug-ins are, your cable and your 110. As you can see, you have a little red light glowing. Right on the other side of it, there's a little button. That's your amplifier button. This model has a king antenna, so this is a newer antenna. There's no more cranking up and cranking down with this. All you're going to do is press the button on the side. You're going to turn the antenna till you get the best picture that you can get, and now you're good. You're going to leave it right where it's at. Now if you're not hooked up to cable and you're running off just the antenna, you're going to want that amplifier button pushed so you're getting all the power that you can. A lot of times when you hook up to cable at the campground, if your picture's distorted on the TV, It's a lot of times it's because you have to turn that amplifier button off because it's too strong, and your picture should be fine. So located underneath the TV, here is your radio. This is going to be your radio, your CD player, and your DVD player. So it's already hooked up. So if you want to play music, you can put a CD in and play it. If you want to watch a movie, put it in, put it on DVD, and you're watching. You're going to have two zones. Zone 1 is going to be your inside speakers, and Zone 2 is going to be your outside speakers. Right on the side of the door, on the entry door, that's where your fire extinguisher is at. Straight above, that's one of the motion lights, like I was explaining to you on the outside, so it'll come on for you. Plenty of storage here, and here is the monitor panel to run your camper. This button here is going to be your slide out. This will bring your slide in and out. This right here is going to be your awning. Bring it in and out. This button here is your ceiling lights on the inside. This is your exterior lights. This right here is how you're going to put on your water pump. You're going to dry camping, fill up your tank, put your water pump on, now you got it. This right here is going to control your hot water heater. So this side will be gas. It will light itself. And this is your electric side. So you can run separate or have them both and have hot water a lot faster. Up here is going to be all your levels. Here's your battery, your fresh water, black water, which is what you're going to want to watch when you're camping, and then you're going to have a grade 1 and a grade 2. So I'd just like to say congratulations on the purchase of your new Imagine, and welcome to the Primeaux family.